are you reading?
Nothing really. Just
What are you reading?
oh well.
Oh, my name's Fox, so big and I'm at Fox. I actually saw this movie. I saw Morbius, not Morbius 2. It's Morbin time. I saw the original I saw the first Morbius movie back in theaters, I guess before they apparently edited out the Spider-Man thing at the end. I legitimately like Morbius. I'm that's not a joke. That's not everything. Like, I recorded a video of it, and then Markiplier's trending? Why is Markiplier trending? What did Markiplier do? But, I legitimately watched that movie, and I recorded a video, I just never edited it and got it out. I think other things just came up. I legitimately like the Morbius movie. Like, and like, that's before, like, I found out, like, there's a memes and shit, and then, like, they memed it to the point where it's coming back to theaters, and I'm honestly kind of really hoping that that Morbius 2 is a thing, because I don't need it to be called Morbin time. It'd be really funny, but I would love that. It'd be really stupid, but here's the thing. I love Venom. I love Venom a lot. I know some people say, like, that's a bad movie. I love that movie. Let There Be Carnage, I love that movie as well. Morbius, I really like. Because here's the thing. Also, another thing, like, I liked The Mummy, the one that was supposed to start the Dark Universe. I was kind of excited for that Dark Universe. Whether it was good or bad, like, they were trying to do the Avengers, but with horror movie monsters. And I know that's a thing that's actually in DC and Marvel. But how cool would it have been if they would have expanded on that more? Like, Tom Cruise coming in as the Mummy, like giant controlling sand and summoning things like that, like a superhero. Or like the Wolfman. Like, how cool would that have been? Morbius? And also Dracula Untold did something similar to that. And honestly, I like that idea. I like the idea of, like, straight making these horror villains into superheroes. Because it's kind of a weird twist, and I like it, though. Morbius, I say, is a pretty damn good vampire movie. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun, like, vampire-like superhero movie. Like, mind you, there are some bits while watching this movie that I'm like, oh god. Like, I'm just like, okay, oh yeah, like, I can't remember what the fucking name is. Where they named Matt, was it? When Morbius' character as a kid names Matt Smith's character as, after all the different boys that died there. And, like, also, like, one, it sets up pretty quickly, like, okay, Morbius is smart. But then also it does set up, like, Matt Smith's character, I can't remember their names. Matt Smith's character, like, being weak and, like, kind of getting angry and hatred filled with him. Because, like, I don't entirely know what the problem with this movie is that people don't like about it. I think it's honestly really done really well. Like, because here's the thing. Vampire powers are cool on their own. Like, they don't need certain boosts. Like, here's the thing. Like, what is it? I read Vampire Knight back, like, I think when Twilight happened and, like, vampire things were a whole big. I never liked Twilight, so I was like, no, I'm okay. But Vampire Knight I did get into. Vampire Knight and I think Fallen Vampire, which were, like, two mangas at the time. Vampire Knight I think got its own anime too. Vampire Knight, it kind of lost me a little bit when it introduced that the vampires had elemental powers like ice and fire and stuff. And I'm like, vampires don't need that. like vampires have strength, claws, bloodlust, stealth, like almost teleporting, flying. Like, these are the abilities that they have. And Morbius, honestly, I like that. I like how that one did it. Hell, even like, they even kind of do a specialization of the different things where I think, I can't remember the entire movie entirely, so I apologize. It's been a minute. Didn't Matt Smith's character, which I will say, Matt Smith was having a blast playing, especially when he gets the powers, he does the whole dancing in the mirror thing. I was laughing my ass off because that is, in a sense, like, it's kind of like when you watch Spider-Man 3 and you see the Tobey Maguire, like that thing. It's a joke dance. You laugh, you're supposed to laugh at it. And also, like, I completely understand. Yeah, this guy has been like walking with crutches and weak his entire life, and suddenly now he has godlike powers and strength. Yeah, he's gonna want to flaunt it a bit. But yeah, the vampire thing where, you know, flight and all this stuff. And again, they have certain different abilities. Isn't it like Matt Smith here to have some kind of, I don't know if it's a sonic ability or it was a shockwave kind of power. Well, Morbius is one, though they all have very similar abilities. Morbius has flight, where like he's able to get taken by the wind, which is really cool. Like when the wind almost takes him away, like, oh shit. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. Like, is it like you never get a straight answer what it is, but it's like, I guess it lessens his density. But then again, that like people are saying, well, it's stupid. Spider-Man, you know why Spider-Man sticks to walls? It's not because of the little hairs on his hand. No. It's because when he touches a wall, the atoms or electronics, wherever, like, attach him together to like, stick him to the wall. It's not because of little hairs on his hand that he hooks up Tobey Maguire. No, that's not actually reason. These are what the comics say. That he literally is just like, almost like, I guess, magnetic almost to the wall. I guess also at some point the comic does say, I think at some point too, that there is hairs, but then like it backtracks back and forth between those two, so who the hell knows? But originally it was literally just like he magnetized to walls. That is the original like way he gets stuck to walls. It's not, that's how he's able to stick to walls through his clothing and all this stuff without it being like, you know, needing physical contact. So Morbius just randomly be able to fly? Yeah, I kind of can believe that. But yeah, the claws, the whole kind of bloodlust, it kind of gets like horror movie-esque at certain points, which I love. I love when a superhero movie goes horror. Like Moon Knight's really damn good at that too. Moon Knight's really good at that. But Morbius, honestly, I think is a really fun movie, and I want them to expand on this. Like, here's the thing. If you wanted to tell me what is the best live-action Spider-Man movies, like the best live actions, the Raimi films wouldn't be... Okay, let me rephrase that. There's one Raimi film that is near probably one of the better Spider-Man live-action movies, and that's Spider-Man 3. It is so damn fun to watch. It is... Spider-Man feels like a hero. He doesn't feel whiny and mopey or have the good guy, like, or the nice guy kind of syndrome that I feel like he's had in episodes 1 and 2. So I would say honestly the better ones would probably be and I'm saying live action because the best Spider-Man movie is Spider-Verse. Would probably be like maybe No Way. Like I love the MCU ones, but honestly I think the Amazing Spider-Man kind of beats it out because the Amazing Spider-Man, he is a hero. It literally they understood what makes a hero and why I like certain superheroes and stuff like that immediately in like 7 minutes of the movie. In 7 minutes of that movie where after Peter gets his ass beat fighting Flash, who is much bigger, much stronger than him, to defend this one kid and like, you know, say like, I'm not taking a picture with you. I'm not letting you bully me, Flash. Also that Flash would make a great Agent Venom. When he stops and Gwen tells him, that was brave. Stupid, but brave. Or something along those lines. I'm like, yeah, I understand it. Like, I honestly want to see more of that. I want to see more of that. Like, and honestly, if Morbius 2 is a thing, like, hell yes. I want to see Morbius 2. It's more, like, honestly, I think they'll make it more comedic sense. But also, like, even at the end of, even though, like, I had questions, like, okay, why is Vulture here? You know, we can explore that another time, in the next movie. Or how Spider-Man kind of factor into this. Like, why will Morbius want to do that? Because maybe, I don't know, Spider-Man's blood could have a way to fix his vampirism. Who knows? I would like that too. I liked the variation a bit with like the vampire things. I like that it's in the Venom universe because I love that. I love Venom and I love that universe. I want to see more of Morbius. I legitimately want to see. Jared Leto's an asshole, apparently, and yeah, he is. He is an asshole. That's saying he sent dead rats and stupid shit to casters. He is an asshole. But by God, do I want to see Morbius? Because yes. So please meme the shit out of this movie. I want to see Morbius too. Because I want to see them expand on this entire idea. I love how they expanded on Venom. I want to see them expand on Morbius and expand on everything else to make a Sinister Six movie that's just kind of insane. Let us get some insane movies and stuff like that, please. But anyway, so much in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I want to see Andrew Garfield fight Venom, fight this. I want to see Tom Holland Spider-Man fight Venom. This Venom, Tom Hardy Venom, but you know. But thanks for watching particular videos. Hopefully enjoy this. Just a quick little video. I'm going to be out of town for like 2 weeks. I might make some videos, but yeah. But thanks for watching, and we will. See you later. I'm surprised how mean this movie was that people literally thought It's Morbin Time was in the movie. That is hilarious. And yes, please give us a Morbius 2 where he actually says it because that'd be so freaking stupid, and I love it.